When you walk through a storm, hold your head up high and don't be afraid of the dark. At the end of a storm, there's a golden sky and the sweet silver song of love. Walk on through the wind, walk on through the rain, for your dreams be tossed and blown. Walk on with hope in your heart, and you'll never walk alone. You'll never walk alone. Walk on with hope in your heart, and you'll never walk alone. You'll never walk
What's going on, everyone? Basically, what I was saying was I was still listening to You'll Never Walk Alone, and it sounded nice, actually, hearing my voice, and I'm going to get a headset, too. That's what I was saying. There's your intro. Pretty good. If I only had the mic on, it would have been perfect. Let's do some shout-outs. Let's get in there. Ready to rock and roll. Match day is upon us, almost. What time is it? Yeah, so it's already match day over there. It's still early for me in the wee Joe Allen hours of the evening. Get in there. Let's do it, man. Mark Forrest, Mahmoud Monier, John McCafferty, the Anfield Lark, Thuthu Doski, Mark Forrest, YYY Dollars. All right, guys, let's go. There's a whole bunch of comments. Jamie Butterworth, all the legends are here. Mickey Friars, go get it, baby. I got the generic lineup in there, the lineup that everybody's picking, but I got to be honest. I was just looking at it before I went live, and I thought maybe Fabinho center back, Keita in the match, maybe Wijnaldum's in there, maybe Gomez, who knows. I got Matip in there, obviously. I mean, Benteke, if he plays, if he starts, we'd need Matip in there probably for him. So, and it's a game for Matip, so I don't know, man. I have a feeling there's going to be a surprise in this lineup. There's going to be something that we're not getting right. Let's do it. Let's do a show. I'm in a mood for Skype right now. What's happening, Jamie, man? Let's do a bit of a call-in show right now, as it's really late. And yeah, it's another world over here. I gotta time it better to meet, to try to match your schedule over there in the UK. Let's go, baby. Okay, so my Skype's all set to go. Anyone want to surprise me with a call, feel free to do so. And get in there. Let's read some more comments. I'm ready for this match. I don't know. I'm going... I feel like it's going to be a cracking match. I'm thinking anywhere from 2-0, 3-0, maybe a 4-2. Palace gives us a battle. I've been thinking that for the last week or so. But you never really know. Let's go. Oh, what? What? Oh, no, man. Benteke can put him in. If he's open, he's lethal. Let's go, man. All right. So, get in there. Jamie, Liverpool fan, 9. Genie might start too. I'm thinking that Mark Forrest. I'm thinking that Wijnaldum is. I didn't have the guts to predict it, mainly because I'm not at the training ground and I'm not Klopp and I'm not with the staff. But I could see Wijnaldum being there. I could see Milner being. I could see it being Henderson, Milner, Wijnaldum, and then Fabinho maybe at center back, like a little surprise. Or Keita starts. What happens there? I just feel like there's going to be something that is different than what everyone's thinking. We'll see. We'll know pretty soon. It's going to be match day. It is match day for you guys. It's going to be rocking. We need to get this win. Everybody knows it. Such a crucial match again for us to keep pushing the limit and keep City at a distance. I told my dad, looking at him right before he was heading out, and I said, Dad, we got to win this game, just with the, a straight look. And I'm very confident. He as he's looking back at me, I'm like, yeah, man, we got to win this game. City's playing Huddersfield. My dad's just saying they're going to win. You never know, but at least we play earlier. This Palace game could be tricky. We really have to go get it. We don't want to force it too much and make any mistakes. Palace has got some real talent to do some damage, as we know. So Benteke's rubbish. Listen, I know I'm well aware of Benteke. Jamie Butterworth is just gonna. Let's just get through all these comments. No offense to the comments, the people in there, but let's get Jamie in there. Benteke can be dangerous. Jamie Butterworth, what's going on?
Yes, man. What's going on?
Good to hear from you, brother. I'm doing awesome, man. It's Friday night. I'm banging in the content tonight. I'm going to try to go live for hours tonight. I don't care who's watching, how late it is. It's my schedule. So I really am so glad to see you call in, man. It always makes the show better when we get legends on here. How you been?
I'm good, man. How you been?
I'm great. I got a coffee. I'm going to probably be away for a few days after match day. I'll see what I can do. So things are going well, man. I'm feeling really good, honestly. Really great, man. Had a last couple good days, and I'm just ready for this match. I'm ready for some football, and for us to get another win. We just got to keep that confidence and keep going full steam ahead. We got some people here in the comments. Nigel, what's going on? Liverpool FC fan. Palace has real talent. He's laughing. They got guys who can. I'm not talking about them smoking us or anything like that. But the last thing we want is a dangerous game that could be a draw. These people, I don't even know how I do this show live, Jamie. A ton of resolve. I'm getting better at it. The secret is just to dip in and out of the comments and try to do a football show without getting carried away. Your thoughts on the match, Jamie? What's your thoughts, man?
Well, you know what? We're obviously gonna bottle it. We're gonna lose the league.
Fuck, Jamie!
Just become a
no!
Fan at this point.
I gotta. I know you're hilarious. But we'll have a laugh, okay? Because at least we could joke about that rather than actually be afraid. It's a very serious game, but I'm so confident in our guys, man. Let's just do it, right? What's your thoughts about the lineup? You think there's gonna be any surprises? Or
do you know what
everyone's going with?
I can't even remember who's out. Is Trent still out?
Trent's gonna be out for like at least probably 4 weeks. Madam's coming back in and probably going to be in. Gomez, who knows about Gomez? Gomez could be in this match for all we know.
Do you know what? You might as well just give that Ki-Jan Hoover fella a start. I would like to see him next to Van Dijk. I think that'd be an excellent partnership.
That would be insane if that happened. I don't see it happening. But I could. I mean, you don't know if he's. Listen, I don't. Who knows?
If he decides to play Fabinho right back, I could see it happening.
Fabinho at right back. What do you mean?
He played right back at Monaco.
Yeah. Oh, you could see that as. Yeah, of course, you could see that as well. It'd be interesting. It's Zaha. I was thinking at one point I thought Milner Fabinho as like that switch in center back. And then we could throw Keita in there as a crazy thing, right? And then I go, no, that's too nuts. And then you've got Milner. Basically it would be Milner and Fabinho keeping an eye on Zaha, right? So I don't know. There's crazy thoughts going into this match. The lineup could be that simple. It could be what everyone's predicting. But I sense there's going to be some sort of there could be a nice little Klopp move in there that surprises us. It could be Naby Keita, you know. But yeah, we gotta have a strong lineup, and we will. Well, we're gonna win the league, man. We got to do this. You know, City's got to play Huddersfield, right? So the pressure's on, baby. Any comments you want to get into, Jamie? My show's your show, man. Anything you see, anything you want to comment on, feel free, brother. I'm gonna look at some comments here while we're live. Go ahead. You're just hanging out with me.
I'm just buzzing for the match, to be honest. Like,
yeah, man.
Honestly, I used to get to a point where I was like dreading match day because I was like, oh my god, if we get beat, this is gonna be a terrible week.
Yeah.
But now I'm just sitting there like, oh, easy win, comfortable win.
It's exciting, man. It's so exciting. Our defense is stellar. We've got Allison now. There's, you know, I mean, go ahead, bro.
Every time I watch the match, it's just like, oh, I feel so much calmer watching Van Dijk.
Exactly.
I'm actually surprised when we concede. That's how bad it's got. Like, how bad it was. Sorry. Where I wasn't even surprised when we conceded like last season or the season before. Now I'm like, oh my god, did we actually just concede?
It's so refreshing, man. I can't even believe it. There's no worries. There's been a few tight games, especially last minute, and amazing Allison saves left, right, and center to save us. And it's crazy.
There's been tight games, and then there's been games where we've been beat, which is, again, at this point, I think, you know, the Red Star game and the City game, they're games where you just like,
The Red Star, yeah, it put us in an unnecessary position. Or
the Red Star,
you know,
I think, has been our worst defeat this
we didn't need to
season.
do that.
That was dreadful to watch.
It was a weird. There's been a few morale dips in an otherwise near invincible season, especially the Premier where it counts.
The first 10 minutes when Sturridge missed that open goal.
Where was that? Say that again about Sturridge missing the open goal. In which match?
I said the Red Star game was over in the first 10 minutes when Sturridge missed that open goal.
Did I miss that match? I think I missed. I did. I came in late. Something happened, and I couldn't. I came in 65 minutes. I go, we're down 2-0. I think I was having a shit day, and I go, of course, you know, I can't do the match right now. Some problems or whatever. I was out. I can't remember what had happened. I think I was out on the road. There was some sort of emergency. I couldn't go live, and I came home. And it's 65 minutes in, down 2-0 to Red Star. And I was, to be honest with you, and you guys, if you guys remember live, I was laughing a bit because it was so out of the ordinary. It was almost expected, and we were not strong in our form at the time, so I was almost waiting for it. I didn't expect it to Red Star. You know, that I say I expected it, but nobody expected it to Red Star. But when I sat down at 2-0, I said, you know what? This makes sense right now. There's just certain times where you go through a bit of testing where it's like a funk for like a couple weeks. So, but then we bounced back out of that and went on a tear. We're 4 points up, man. It's crazy. We got it. We got it right now. We got to keep going.
Would have been nice to be 6 or 7 points. But,
10, man. 10 freaking points that we beat City. We gotta put it into every match. Big Dave, cardboard Alex says that's an inside joke there. Go ahead, Jamie.
Genuinely, I can't see City losing a game this season now.
It's tight, man. I can see anything happening, but
I think it'll go to the last game.
I think it's starting to go that way. We talked about this. It seemed destiny. I thought we'd be lucky, even though we're the better team than City, in my opinion. Still, City have been the most consistent. You couldn't deny that. But then coming into this year, we're like, we can't lose because they're that good.
It'll be a situation like when City won the league. I think it was the first time they won it when Man United won and City had to.
Buddy, I was thinking of it. Literally, I was in Dave's stream and he mentioned Aguero, and I thought about Aguero and Balotelli, the legend. Balotelli, the guy who destroys United before he goes to Liverpool, and then we all know what happened there. But it's hilarious. That moment is one of the greatest football moments ever, man.
What's with Liverpool signing like terrible strikers and then good strikers and then a terrible striker and a good what? What is going on with the scouting department? Like,
Yeah, it changed once. I mean, I don't know the ins and outs of
to
it,
be
but once
fair
we got
though, like,
Klopp and everything sort of changed. Go ahead,
I
man.
think I heard the statistic. People used to say the Andy Carroll transfer was bad,
Mm.
but the season we bought him, he just come off 11 goals in the Premier League.
Yeah, yeah. It's
But and then we bought Stuart Down, and everyone's like, "What?"
Stuart Downing. Oh
I
man.
still can't believe some players played for our club. Like Christian Poulsen. Like, how did he?
I never
how
see.
did
I
he-
never had to suffer through those years. I have no idea
the
what it's
the
like.
the war era.
I do know about the heartbreak. That's where I came in, but I
No,
mean,
no,
those were tough
the,
years. I
the
mean, when I
real
look back,
heartbreak was the
and
season before when we had to see Roy Hodgson standing there on the touchline every game.
I don't know how I
Saying,
could have. That would have drove me
mate,
mad.
he said,
Knowing football like I do now, I'd be like, okay, like
he said we
I'm
were in
ready
a
to
relegation
snap.
battle. Liverpool. He said we were in a relegation battle after we, I think, lost to Bolton.
Roy Hodgson. Oh man.
That-
Go ahead. We're on, we're on another thing now. Go ahead, man. I'm thinking of
The
another
dates.
point. I was
The
thinking
days
about
when we
City.
used to lose to Bolton and all those teams. Just
No,
travesties.
we don't drop points anymore. But Palace is going to be a tough game.
I don't.
We could still smash them 5-0. I'm not saying that's going to happen.
I don't think
That's
it'll be a tough
every
game.
time I say that, it doesn't happen. But go ahead, man.
I don't think it'll be a tough game, honestly.
We could steamroll them, and it's like, oh, surprise,
It's the
4-0,
Anfield.
bam,
If
nice
it
clean
was
4-0
away-
at Anfield. It's an important game.
If it was away at Selhurst Park, yeah, I'd be nervous because
You're right.
we don't
Wasn't
really
that
perform.
2-1? That was a tight game too.
Yeah, we don't really perform as well as we do at Selhurst Park, but at Anfield, I think we'll steamroll them.
Yeah, John Dowdy. Why not with the donation? Quick prediction: who's scoring tomorrow? Good, great comment. I love these. I mean, the donation's awesome. I love you, man. Why not?
3-1 to Liverpool.
From Minnesota,
Benteke
I
will
think
get
too.
one
Dave
for
was saying.
Palace.
Sorry, bro. What's that?
I said 3-1 tomorrow, but Benteke will get one for Palace because he
Yeah.
always scores against us at Anfield. He's got a weird thing about that.
He could definitely score. I'm concerned about Benteke. I always say Benteke. I don't know. I'm not sure about it. I'm still bouncing around with the scoreline prediction in my head. For goals, I don't know. I'll be honest. When I do the show, sometimes I think of, okay, I'm making a thumbnail for the next show or for tomorrow or whatever, and it's like, okay, who am I? And Mane's gonna go off, and that's how sometimes I'm right, sometimes I'm wrong. Maybe Sadio. I'm thinking of doing a Sadio Mane picture or just a regular picture. I don't need to work too much on that stuff sometimes, but maybe Mane gets 2. I'm gonna go 4-0. I'm going 4-0. Mane 2, Firmino 1, Salah 1. That's kind of, that's an easy picking someone else to score other than Salah or Firmino. Shaq's on. Shaq could put it. It could be like a crazy game, man. It'll be interesting. I don't know. I'm gonna go. Okay, I'm not gonna add to my 4-0, but this is what I'm saying. Okay, it might have to be 5-0 now. Mane 2, Firmino 1, Salah 2, Shaqiri 1. We're gonna smash him. It would be insane. I feel like I'm just joking around a bit, but I feel like Shaq might score. Thinking about it, he always, if he starts, he's so good when he comes on as a sub.
Big
But
Shaq.
I think Shaq might score. I don't know. What are your predictions? Everybody in the chat, let's get the comments going. If you're watching, don't be shy. Get in the comments. It really is good for our streams and engagement. We want to know your opinion as well. Sorry, go ahead, Jamie. What else are you seeing there, bro? Or other points?
8-0.
8-0. Yeah, just go nuts, man. The funny thing is we're well capable of it. And it's a different, because we're so good defensively, we're a different team this year, right? Last year we could pelt someone 7-0, no problem. This year we could do it, but it's
Salah off the leash.
We got to score early. Yeah, maybe it's a Mohamed Salah sweepstakes, Egyptian go-getter moment. What's my new one? It's not a new. I thought of. Oh yeah, because everyone says the son of Egypt or some cool thing like that, right? So I'm thinking of the latest one I got was Mohamed Salah, son of what was it? Mohammed. I'm screwing this up live. Mohamed Salah, the Egypt's son, the chosen one. Bam, there you go. That's what it was because it rhymes. Mohamed Salah, Egypt's son, the chosen one. There you go. It works. All right, 4-0, 3-0.
Salah in the morning.
A good smacking tomorrow. Sorry, what's that? Salah in the morning?
Everyone loves a bit of Salah in the morning.
Yeah, man. For me, it is going to be in the morning. It's 10 a.m. when the match starts. I want a ton of Salah in the morning, man.
That's heavy, though.
Yeah, man. Breakfast in bed.
We should move the whole continent over just so fans can watch the match early.
I gotta live in Liverpool. I'm tired of this. I'm just tired of not experiencing it. I will get over there. Liverpool Army.
To be honest, unless
ahead,
you've got tickets, the only thing you'll experience in town is just like chaos.
Yeah, I mean, it's not even just the matches or the show. I want to go there too. I don't know. It's just the whole thing, everything.
I'll buy you a beer, friend.
Yeah, that's what I want. I'm coming over for free beer. You know how many free beers I got waiting for me? Oh, well, I got people offering me tickets, drinks.
I won't offer you tickets.
Jade wants to do karaoke with me, she said in Dave's stream earlier. So it's going to be a blast. I will get over there. I'm thinking we're going to get a good win. It'll be interesting, though. It's always interesting. It's going to be, how much does my dad rant? And how shaky are we in the first 10 to 30 minutes is my usual main concern with a difficult match.
Fabinho's going to misplace one pass and your dad's going to have a mental breakdown.
So that's the thing, man. Like, that's what's so hard with me doing these watch-alongs. I love my dad. He's the star of the show. He has character and content galore like no one else. But watching the match with him, there's just certain matches where he's just ready to rant. But then if one thing goes wrong, like you said, it's like the whole match is wrong in his mind, and I'm like, Dad, you're gonna create. Yeah, I always blame him for causing the matches to go that way, and then he keeps saying they can't hear me.
Is this January transfer destiny? Just opened a pack on FIFA.
Oh,
got Hummels to come out in the Liverpool kit.
What? Oh, Jamie, some secret intel there. Nice. I still haven't played Ultimate Team or none of that. I'm gonna do FIFA later on too. If you guys are around, I'll do FIFA for like.
Are you on console? Or are you on PC?
No, I'm on PC, man. I'm on Origin, on Steam.
Heavy.
Oh, I got Steam as well. I'm gonna have to buy. Everybody wants to challenge me.
Buy a PS4.
I'm gonna buy a PS4. I'm also doing gaming channels now. I really got to. I got a great advantage doing this show. What the cool thing about this show is I can build an audience anywhere. Where, Dave started out doing something really well, and then I realized, well, wait a minute, we can feed more to Dave, and now that actually works. He's got a thing, I got my gaming channels, I can go crazy. I know how to build a nice following on Twitter. I didn't really do it too much with Liverpool football talk. I did it to a point, but then you almost come across as like a guy just trying to get subs and views, and then you're following weird accounts, so it's like, okay, we've got to a nice level on Twitter. But what I'm saying is, with gaming, if you're a gamer out there, if you got great YouTube content you want to build, especially gaming or something people are really gonna like, build a Twitter account and just start following everybody that follows back and unfollow. There's some freezing things that can happen, but don't sweat it. Tough it out, and before you know it, you can have 20,000 people following you, 100,000 in a year.
Like FIFA on Twitch.
If you put time into it.
Twitch is a dead game. Like
which one?
FIFA.
Well, you got to switch it up, right? I do it for the show. I never even played it till people wanted me to.
That, like when Team of the Year was out, so the big Ultimate Team thing, like FIFA was the #1 game on Twitch. But then as soon as that ended, it dropped to like I think 17th in the world.
There's not a lot of people watching it. I think I can go on Twitch and see 36,000 people watching it at their busier time. But that's out of like, probably 100 streamers of FIFA, which is not a good number. You should have like a couple 100,000 watching it. So I'm going to mix it up when I do the gaming stuff as well on another channel. I'm going to build that. That can probably help me out, with a whole new audience, and I can bring people in there. People can go in there. So... I don't know how we got onto this topic with Twitter and gaming. It was the gaming stuff, I think. Somehow we got onto FIFA. It was you. You opened that pack. You got Hummels.
I got Hummels, who's worth like 50k on Ultimate Team.
MSR. I have a gaming channel on Twitch. It's called MSR11. I stream every day. Nice. Follow me on Twitch. I don't have the link right now. If you go into my community settings tab, you'll see not too long ago, last couple days, I put my links for Twitch and for YouTube. Go Get It Gamer is the title, and I'm gonna stream probably on Twitch and YouTube in the near future. It's gonna take a bit of time for me to build up, but again, I have that luxury of already having an audience, so it's not really that hard. The hardest thing about doing YouTube or building a channel or making a destination is the initial audience of 10, 20, 30 loyal followers. Once you have that, you're gonna build on that. You just have to keep working at it. So again, I can just sort of do anything now. It's going to get really awesome. I'm going to do a lot of stuff. Obviously, with this channel, I have huge hopes and dreams for this channel. But I'm starting to see that all the doors and the opportunities are connecting and opening up together. So I've got to really go for it now. So you're going to see me do a whole bunch of other stuff. And yeah, I think it's going to be awesome. I'm really happy about it. So yeah, find me on MSR, man. I'll check out your Twitch. You know, and it's going to get nuts. You know what's going to happen is there's going to be more Liverpool channels being created. I don't know how many, but there could probably be a few happening. And there's already a few happening now, I think. And then you've got gaming communities and everything just crosses over. So I really like to encourage that for the most part and get in there and see what other people are up to. It's going to be great. You guys will see it, man. So that's a nice comment there, MSR11. John McCafferty, make me a cup of tea. Prez. Okay, so I'm trying to find a nice comment to get in there. Jaden Cross, anyone remember Jordan Henderson? I do. I think that was 16, FIFA 16 or 15.
Oh yeah, the English version of FIFA had Jordan Henderson.
I remember that. Was that before or after the Henderson Worldie against Chelsea? It was like right. It was that time. I think
it was before.
I think it was before, and he was like, "Yeah,
it was.
That's why
before.
I'm on the cover." So there you go, Hendo. I remember that. I didn't play FIFA back then, though.
It was a fan vote as well.
Was
That's
it?
how you got it.
Oh,
yeah,
nice.
there was like a vote.
I remember that. I remember seeing that. I might have even voted for that. Because the club's good like that. They, they post and they say, "Come on, help them out. Let's get the votes." That was a few years ago. Let's see here. Sorry, man, I cut you off there. I'm just thinking of any other topics. We could get into more match stuff, match predictions. Anybody else there? I've missed over quite a few comments talking to Jamie and just reading a few. Nigel, you say Mo should not take corners.
Advenko talking about Pepe.
Yeah, I figured that someone had started. Yeah.
I think that Pepe fella's good, but he's definitely not worth the price. Absolutely no chances he's worth the price.
FIFA 15. Probably was FIFA 15. Okay. Tony Stark.
I just realized.
Yeah.
Do you know what Pepe we're talking about, Sean?
I'm not sure. I know the name. I'm not sure.
It's not the Portuguese centre back Pepe.
Oh, okay.
It's this. I don't know how old he is. He's a right mid who plays for Lille. The same people we got Origi from.
Oh, okay.
And he's been really good in the Liga.
80 million's a lot of money.
Yeah, they won 80 million for him.
I'm gonna have to start paying more attention to other football matches and teams and all that stuff. It's hard to know everything, and I'm playing FIFA. I see some of the news. I don't watch a ton of matches. That's what I got to do. But there's only so much time, and I always do this show. It's hard for me to catch all those other matches.
It's not about catching the match. Just get an app on your phone and check the scores every now and then. So I keep up with most stuff.
Okay, yeah, I could do that. I don't know. I'm usually just too busy with trying to keep the show going and add to it. There's always, I'm always filled with little tasks, so it's very hard. It's a miracle I can even pull it off sometimes. John Downey, yeah, Palace has a third choice keeper in tomorrow. Yeah, someone had mentioned that a couple days ago. Yeah, so.
Oh well, I can't see Palace winning now.
We'll see, man. We got to break their defense. We got to score. We got to be effective around the box. Can't screw around. This is the team that would burn us too. We can't have a Brighton match against these guys. I can't do it. Can't go a whole half dying for us to score.
Istanbul?
Don't even go there, man. No. It's in
I
Anfield.
was watching that game live. That was the most disappointing
Yeah,
game
no,
of football
that's
I've
where
ever
like
watched in my life.
if I had only like my dad and I, we were watching that
How do you concede
upstairs in his
4
room.
goals in the second half? How do you
No, it
concede
was 3.
4 goals?
It was 3.
Was it?
It was
Oh,
3, man. It was in the 70th something minute.
Who was
We're
our centre back?
we're trying to chase the freaking goals, trying to get more goals for because the differential. City's already got on the differential. We had just lost to Chelsea. Oh, dude, that game was a freaking nightmare. I was
Who did we
shell
have in
shocked.
centre-back
I
in
went
that
for
game?
a drive and was literally like, I was totally shocked, just sitting there, by a library outside in a park, just sitting there, and then I go in the library and like, it was one of the worst days ever. That match, totally shocked. What were you saying, man?
I said, who was our centre-back partnership on that day?
I don't know.
Was it Lovren and someone?
I couldn't even tell you.
Was it Matip and Lovren? I bet it was.
Yeah, I had no idea. We didn't have Matip then, did we? No, we didn't have Matip.
Pretty sure we did in the almost title winning.
No,
season.
we didn't have Matip then. We got Matip like 2 years after. Matip came in 2016.
Do you know what? Matip is banned. I swear to God, I keep seeing him in all these old matches, and I'm like, oh man, it feels like he's been here for years.
You're running out of data on your memory there. I know, I hear you, man. Sometimes you know what I'm saying too. Sometimes I can't keep up either. I gotta constantly remind myself of the monthly details. You can only retain so much. Ned Flanders asking, "What's in my coffee?" It's just coffee tonight with sugar. K-Mac 39. I don't know what we're talking about now. Go ahead, man.
Inappropriate words you can't use on YouTube is what's in his coffee.
No, there's nothing in there. There's nothing wrong with saying alcohol.
I wasn't gonna say alcohol.
What is it? There's some other. Who knows, man? Anyways, yeah. So we'll get in. Sacco. Yeah, Sacco would have for sure. Sacco was.
Yeah, Sacco. That was it.
It's probably Sacco. Sacco and Skirtle.
Matip
Probably Sacco and Skirtle, or maybe Lovren.
It was Lovren. I know Lovren was there definitely.
It might not have been Lovren because I think it was Sacco and Skirtle.
Don't say that. We need to blame everything on Lovren.
Oh, it was Skirtle and Lovren. Okay, Jaden Cross. I don't remember. I was a noob then. I had only literally that's where I started watching full matches. I think the first full match I watched, there might have been a few before it. There was probably, I think it was Coutinho against City when Company made the mistake, and it was the 3-2 brilliant goal. I was keeping a tab on them and watching parts, but I got locked in knowing how important that match was. That's when I really came in, and it's like, wow, like this is crazy. They got to win this. And then it was, you know what happened?
Look at that.
This is what I got to read Johnson, yeah.
Sacco and Flanagan.
Glenn Johnson. I forgot of it.
How did we almost win a title with that defense?
Flanagan was good back then.
My brain.
Flanagan was really good.
Brain.
He was really good that year.
Flanagan,
He was. For what I saw, I didn't watch the whole season. I'm honestly, I'm only going by that goal probably. But he just looked good too, and he was good after till some other stuff, and then he didn't play.
He had that one good game against Tottenham where he scored that worldie, and that was it.
I know the Twitter comment from that Spurs fan. Kahina Loran, Antico, Poor, John Downey, Copite 96, Advenco. We're live with Jamie Butterworth on the air. What was I gonna say? Shit, I can't remember. I get these great points and I get sidetracked. About that match. Okay, I'll quickly tell you guys. I've told this story a few times on this show. So that match where we had to beat City, and then it didn't even freaking matter anyways. We were up 2-0, and at halftime, I got cocky and I was really hungry and I made a big breakfast, ridiculous, like eggs, toast, bacon, just huge, ridiculous amount of food.
We didn't win the title because of you.
No, we won that game. But what happened? What happened
Everyone
was they came back 2-2 within 10 minutes of the second half. And I'm bringing my food up like a jackass, not on time for the second half. And I'm like 2-2, and I just felt like such an ass making all this food at halftime. And then, like it's my fault. So then I said, I'm going to eat and watch the match, and I'm like, I was too nervous, so I got superstitious, and I said, I'm gonna clean my room and we'll win the match. And then Coutinho scored, and I threw my laundry. It was awesome. So yeah, and then it didn't matter. That was a heartbreaker, man. That was one of the worst things ever, and it all coincided with my life, like you guys wouldn't believe. So it made sense, man. You gotta go through heartbreak, but it makes you better, makes you stronger. Any comments, any thoughts, Jamie? We got a lot of good beloved subscribers in here, so I really want to read these comments. But we can talk football. We can do it all, man. Live. Kahina Loren. Flanagan was passionate. Little talent. Yeah, okay. He had some talent. But, Advenco Club confirmed. Yeah, Ox will feature this season. Nice. Yeah, we know he's back. I saw the Liverpool post, I think, on their Facebook. The club had posted that he's due to be back in training very soon, or at the end of the month, or end of February. We were expecting February, March, so that's really good news. So it makes me giddy, because who knows what's going to happen. If we get deep in that Champions League, if we get to the Champions League final, we got to win it. But Ox could be back, and we're going for the title as well. This is insane. Tomorrow is so big, man. Every match is so big. We can win everything. Why not, right? We got through City. We lost the game. We still came up 4 points. We had done so well this season. It's still amazing. So we got to carry it through to later today. Get in there, Jamie Butterworth. Let's get in the chat.
Who was better, the combination of Sturridge, Sterling and Suarez.
Or who? What we have now?
Yeah.
Sturridge and Suarez were on fire, and Sterling was really good in there too. He had the pace, but I would go now. I would go right now.
I don't know. I think
it was good. I remember. I've seen the highlights too. I think because I only caught the second half.
The 13-14 were more consistent. Like every game they would score.
It was smashing. It was insane. I know what you mean.
Whereas now I look at the team and I'm like, who's gonna score today? Like in that other team, no one else would score. Like it would literally just be those three who were on the score sheet every week. Whereas now, like any of our team could score.
Yeah, it's a different setup now. Excuse me. It's a different setup, different coach, different strategy. We're stacked. In every way too.
Only we had Klopp during that season.
Man, so many what ifs. For Steven Gerrard to get the title. Man, it's like it has to be so dramatic. It has to be so like a real story. It's really crazy. The good and the bad.
I would have expected Klopp to just buy him for like 5 games so he gets the title.
I saw that comment. Someone said all they need is 5 games. You can sub him in. It's not going to happen. Obviously, he's with Rangers, but I would have loved to have seen that, man, for Stevie G. Mr. Loyalty.
He deserved it.
He totally freaking deserved it, man. Yeah, he's so good. Imagine if we had him in his prime now. Like, it'd just be insane. Oh, that's life, man. Let's see here. Tony Stark. Yeah, Sturridge's form was crazy. Everything was clicking for them at that time.
I only think it was because Sturridge got Suarez just created everything.
I agree with that. I'm not taking anything away from Sturridge
obviously.
As I know you're not either. I respect Sturridge and I love Sturridge and he's brilliant and had a brilliant season. But I agree with you. I've seen a lot of those highlights and Suarez was just on like a crazy level, top form. What other comments we got here? Anfield Lark, Alcatraz, Sacco trolling Klopp. What?
Is that why Sacco got booted out the
That's
team?
That's how Sacco got the sack. It was literally right there. It was in the States, and he was screwing around, and Klopp was pissed, but he handled it well because there was reporters around, and he goes, Sacco's trying, someone's making a prank and joking at you. You're on the spotlight's on you. And the joke turned real sour real quick. Klopp wasn't having it because of all the other, Sacco had a bad track record I guess he was just a little too late and goofing around too much, and Klopp wasn't having it. And he goes, "Oh yeah, what about you? You were late for something the other day, or he got him in front of the reporters." And I saw that. I was like, "Wow, man, Sacco, you're in shit." And then we lost him, man. And I know it had to happen. I trust Klopp. It was, there were moments where we were all pissed when we lost 2-0 to Hull, and Lucas was filling in, and we're slating him, and it's Lucas just trying to help, and I can't help myself slated.
Did you slate Lucas?
I slated him hard, him and Chan, for that match.
Because
I'll tell you why. Because I do a show, and I call it as it is, baby. Okay?
I can't be friends with you
I know, it's dirty, because Lucas has so much respect. I know. The poor guy's trying to fill in, and I'm a jackass trying to do a show. Sorry, what was that?
Lucas was one of the greatest players to ever play for our club.
Everyone loves Lucas.
His memory.
It's bad. I know. I should be ashamed. It was a few years ago, and we were shit. And Lucas was shit in that match. He cost the goal for the thing or something. He would always get. You know what pissed me off about Lucas? As much as I loved him, he was great. He would always give up free kicks in front of the box. Like there was 3 or 4 matches in a row. No, maybe not 3 or 4, but there's at least 2 or 3 times. Yellow card right in front of the box, free kick, and I know one of them got us knocked out of the FA Cup.
Trademark. Everyone knew about that. That was his hallmark of the game.
Not having
a yellow card in the 80+ minute by giving away a free kick right on the edge of the box.
But I was honest. I was doing a show, and I felt like as irrelevant as my show was back then, and to a degree still is now. I'm only just a guy doing a show. Not everyone's going to agree with me, especially the man in charge, Klopp, but sometimes you need a kick in the ass and a dose of reality and someone who's going to not bullshit you and tell you really, like, okay, no, this is what I saw in the match. Aside from my heartfelt passion and other opinions of players, you got to call it as it is. That's why I slated Fabinho when he was crap, and then he played good. Now he's like, great, awesome.
Nah, to be fair.
Same with Wijnaldum, way back. Now he's he's amazing.
With the Lucas thing, like Lucas used to get slated, but
he did. But Tommy Walker, I still remember his comment to this day. He was slating him with me, and he goes, "We're dicks," and I go, "I know." So I knew back then. I wasn't an idiot. I get mad after a loss.
I was so angry. I was like, how can you criticize a man that's only played like 2 games for the club? Like you
talking all this smack. Who's this Yank talking all this smack?
Exactly. You're
like
not even a real fan. You're plastic.
The fucking nerve of this guy.
MLS club. Don't support your local MLS club.
No, Jamie. No, don't do. I've seen. Listen, I can't watch that shit. I can't. It's garbage. Listen. You know how much heat. See, this is why I would look like because I know what great football is now, and I can appreciate watching Liverpool, especially now with how good we are now. We're spoiled with the best football. I can't watch MLS, and I've seen there's games literally like the final. I watched the MLS final.
Don't you have an MLS?
Why are we talking about the MLS? Anyway, it was trash. It's terrible. And we have a team here, Toronto Reds. When I first saw the Toronto Reds, this nice lady brought me to the game, and I was right behind the net. She had really good tickets, and we were right behind the net. And of course, when the ball boy's not trusted to get it, and the guy's warming up, I'm like covering just in case it hits her, a real gentleman, right? And we watched the game. We lost 2-1 in that match. And to me, I called it the Dollar Store Reds. There was a guy who was number 8, and his player name was like, it wasn't Gerard, but it looked like Gerard. So there was like Gerard there, number 8, and then there was what's his name, Giovenco or something. He was like the dollar store, he was the kind of the dollar store Coutinho, really short, number 10. I think he was number 10.
Someone pointed out in chat. You said when you said about Toronto.
It's over here. It is. I'm not a plastic. I'm not a plastic. Okay, I'm allowed to cheer for the Toronto Reds. Okay, it's like a bonus. It's like a bonus, man. I said we. I don't care. Plastic. I said we. I said Dollar Store Reds. I'm honest. I don't care, man. I'll boss it right now. Right in your face. Toronto FC in the MLS. Like, I don't watch it. It's shit. All right? I'm giving the right answers here. Sean, have you been to a Red Sox game? No. And I kind of like the Red Sox. I don't watch baseball. Blue Jays bottled it. We're never gonna win anything now. Oh, I said we. See, you can't win. It's
He's
so hard.
plastic.
I do a
He
show over in plastic.
supports hockey.
Blue.
He
They're blue
supports
too.
hockey.
Get off the show. I know.
If you
Oh,
like
man.
hockey, you're a proper plastic.
No, I'm dude. I could have made the NHL, man. I could have made everything.
Couldn't you
I used to love playing hockey. I could, man, buddy. I was good. I broke my dad's heart when I quit playing soccer. It didn't matter that much because it wasn't big over here. I was that good in the NHL in my own mind. I was that good in hockey as a kid, and my dad was so invested. This is when I was about 14, 15 years old, but I was getting into my party years. I didn't want to get up for practice at 5 a.m. You start, having nice times with your friends. You don't want to do that on the weekend. And it just got to me, like, I didn't like the people there was a bad atmosphere, bad vibes with the players. A lot of them were just pricks. And I was getting into music, partying. There was a whole other world opening up for me at the time. But I'm a real athlete, natural type athlete person. And I could have done a lot. But it wasn't, I didn't want to do it.
Which is like,
I'd have loved to have played football though. If I had gone after football, it's possible I could have done it here. But if I had grown up somewhere else and got spotted, I could have been great. I'm still good now.
You could have been bigger than Alphonso Davis, the Canadian who plays for Bayern Munich right now and got transferred. He's like 18.
No. Listen, Jamie. Listen, I'll make the videos at 37 out of shape, and you guys have already saw some of the magic on this show, all right? Let's not shortchange my brilliance. I've got the video to prove it. No, I was out of shape. It's terrible. I injured myself too for a while, but I'm back. I'm ready.
Was that when you used to just go out by the train tracks and smack balls into a net for like an hour?
Yeah, pretty much. No, but I did the live stream. I did the live stream, and then I didn't have good quality on it, and I was shit. I was learning power shots, so I remember you were in that stream too, and no, but I'm putting together videos, and I'm actually pretty good now. So I'll do a whole bunch of. You'll see. I'll get the footage going. I'm not just talking a whole bunch of BS. I'll back it up. You can laugh. So yeah, this is what we got into. We're getting way too off topic, but it's okay. It's Friday night. We gotta have fun doing this show. Adam Biggs, same for me. So many pricks. Yeah, I was honestly, man. I was getting into my Beatles vibe right there. So I was like, I'm not gonna spend my life with a whole bunch of idiots.
Chill out, man. Don't be fighting. Just chill out. Is that what the stage you were in?
I was peace, man. I was a pretty angry teenager. From I don't know, not great, but about age 12 to about 14, is when I got into Metallica, and I was just pissed off at those years, man. And then after that, you're getting older, you're going into high school, and you start experiencing all sorts of different things, and you start hearing all this great music you never knew about, and yeah, you grow and you become less of a hothead and more of a peaceful person, and other people are still immature, and you're like, yeah, why do I want to get up Friday or Saturday in the morning 5 a.m. and play sports with these guys? So yeah, I hear you guys. It's not worth your time to be around losers. How old am I? I'm too old, and I'm too young. Any players? No. John McCafferty. We're way off topic, but that's all right. I don't know. I what's fun? I love talking about this stuff, but I'm trying to power shots. They are screamers, power shots, bangers, whatever you want to call them. Have a laugh, Ned Flanders. You're gonna see it, man. But if I talk too much like this, then it's we got to get back into the show. This is a little too. Yeah, Metallica's really good. So yeah, it just wasn't in the cards for me. I always wonder what could have been though, and it's fun for me now to get back into it. I feel like a kid again. So my prediction, Nirma, Amanda, what's going on? I don't know. I'm going 4-0 if we smash them. If we cut them open, carve them open early. Big 4, man. We'll see. They got I don't know. I'm still. It's gonna. I think we're gonna win, and I don't know what the scoreline's gonna be and how tight the game's gonna be. Could go either way. For a close 2-1 or a 2-0, which is still 3 points, or a 4-0 smasher. I mean, who knows, right? K-Mac, Sean saw Wilson again. I did yesterday the free kick, right? Unless it was again, but no, it was yesterday or the day before. Johnny Gooch, K-Mac. Gotta go. Have a good one, brother. Thanks for showing up, man. Nigel, 4-2. That was my original prediction. I feel like we, because Palace might be able to sting us a bit and get a couple of goals. I'm really worried. We got to be ready. So Klopp's got to be ready for this. He knows what to do. The guys are ready. And we know if we are in a situation where we screw up early, hopefully we don't go the whole half and have a mistake at the end. That's terrible. But if something happens, we go down early, we know we have the resolve to get right back in the game and still win it. So 2-1, yeah, it could be. I'm feeling that 2-1 as well. This one's going to be crazy. But I like what you said, Jamie. Who wouldn't? A comfortable smashing. We just handle our business, get a couple goals, and maybe it breaks open to more. Clean sheet, is usually in the cards with a tremendous season like this. What's the best Liverpool goal of the season so far? Jayden Cross.
Sturridge's against Chelsea.
Probably. That was a crucial goal, just to be level with Chelsea, and then they faltered shortly after. What's the best goal of this season? And we're not talking preseason Shaqiri bicycle kick. There's a few others. I mean, best for impressive. Obviously, the Origi one's like the moment is what made the goal. But best goal, probably Sturridge, right? There's a few other candidates out there. Firmino's had a couple good ones. I think Salah might have had. I don't know. You know what's weird about this season is I forget a lot of these moments. I remember, obviously, Origi and Firmino 3-2 over PSG, and there's a few other ones, but I got to watch more highlights again to remind myself. And especially if I do a compilation video, music compilations, if we win the league, I'll take a chance and spend hours making a video, and if the Premier League blocks it, so be it. At least I tried, but I want to do some music videos. I'm really good at putting videos together and getting the right epic moments, and that's stuff I want to see. That's why I do it, and I know people would love it. So, I don't know. There's probably a few other honorable mentions I can't think of. I'm drawing a blank. Can't really think of any other goals right now. Trent versus Watford. That was the free kick. That was a great goal.
That was a very good goal.
Yeah, that was a really good one. Sturridge versus Chelsea, definitely Nigel. John McCafferty, who's underachieved in a Liverpool shirt this season.
Underachieved?
I'm not drawing any names right now because Fabinho came back and he's been playing good. He was the only one I was really criticizing a bit harshly a few months back.
Naby.
No, I'm not buying that. I don't buy. He's played.
No,
he's played what?
I think
How many games?
Underperformed is because when he was at Leipzig, like every game, he was man of the match for them.
He was Leipzig. Aside from a few players, he was.
And he came in
case of emergency, break open Naby Keita and just go for it. But
it's the injuries. I think it's not underperforming. It's just the injuries.
I don't think he's underperforming. He's not even playing.
Yeah,
right?
Definitely. Look people agree with me. Naby Keita.
No way. There's an echo in my stream. Oh, seriously, Johnny Gooch, man. Gooch, seriously, no stupid comments, man. Like, your comments are shit.
Lovren hasn't been underperforming.
What are you doing, Johnny?
Underperforming because he doesn't.
Better comments, Johnny. None of that shit. Sorry, go ahead, man. What were you saying?
I said, people in chat. Jaden said, Lovren's underperforming. He doesn't even play anymore. How can you say the man's underperforming when he doesn't even get a game?
Well, no, I mean Lovren. Well, that's true. Lovren did well. How is it underperforming when it's regular Lovren? He's still hitting that. He's still hitting that. The checkpoint to keep going. He's still playing the regular Lovren.
He's still the best of the footballer in the world.
No, yeah, Croatia, man. Woo!
I still can't
best center back in the world. He has fun. He's got balls. He's got a lot of confidence. I like that. I don't mind that. At least he's going for it. But what I do get frustrated is when he switches off, man. His instincts. He's a good player. for a lot of things, and he's got pace, he's got the size, he's got the athletic build. He can defend well at times, obviously, but it's those switch off moments where his instinct and his level of class is just not. It's just not at that level. It's just not there. You know, I don't know how else to say it. So, but it's Dejan Lovren, Borussia Dortmund, the Lovenator, the Lovenator.
I'm sorry, it's gotta be Keita for me.
Yeah, I can't say Keita because he hasn't played. I don't think it's fair to say. If you want to talk maybe training or anything Klopp had alluded to, that's a fair point. But
no, it's the fact that like
Keita has been good for me this year, and he only played a handful of times. The Wolves game doesn't even count, and he tried in that too.
It's the injuries.
Better than
honestly, I think he got man of the match against Burnley or something, didn't he? And I think the next game he was like injured or something. I can't remember.
Yeah, he got it. He picked up an injury, and he was amazing. For me, he was crazy. I went nuts over him after West Ham. I thought he was sensational in that game. The way he carried himself. No, I just think he's just not getting slotted in because it's not his time yet. And Klopp's got to work things out with his training and with the player selection, obviously, because we're stacked. So Keita doesn't even. It's like, why not? Exactly, man. So it's. I don't. Firmino maybe a bit underperformed. I don't know, man, because Bobby can just go off any game he wants to. And we have Salah and Mane. The ball rarely gets into the middle to him in a lot of these matches. We're setting up for crosses as our attack around the box because we don't always attack straight on. We're more methodical. We're taking our time. We got we have the luxury to risk certain matches playing that way. So I don't really get on Firmino too much if he's not scoring because I can see that. But no, he's been good. When we need him to step up, he's always there. Bobby Firmino is one of those players who can just, come out of nowhere and bam, 2 goals. Great finish, and then, hilarious celebrations as well. I don't know. Underperformed, maybe a tad, but I don't think it's really fair to highlight it as like a, always underperforming kind of a thing.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, it's a good question. We've played really well, man. We've had a near invincible season. It's been insane.
The Invincibles 3.0.
Yeah. Sorry, guys. I was rushing to go live, and the one thing I didn't do, I couldn't change it either because I was actually streaming and the footage was rolling. And to see it, I have to see myself. But my mic, I had to see. Sometimes it falls. If I have it set up with too much length. There we go. I hope you guys like the Andy Robertson pick in the thumbnail. I'm going to do more cool stuff like that. There's no limit to what we can do with this show. So get in there. The lineup, we got a generic lineup in there. We've gone over that. We've gone over score predictions. Whatever comments we got now, I'll look into. And Jamie, anything that you're thinking of. And Jamie Butterworth, spending the night, living it up, living the dream.
The funny thing is, I'm literally about to go. So
yeah, so show's over, folks. I'll stick around. I mean, you've stayed on for a long time. I love this.
Go make a sandwich, mate. It's 1:30 in the morning, like.
Yeah, you guys are champions for being. Listen, I gotta find a way to start streaming earlier. It's gonna be a bit of a grind for me, but one day I want to take this channel to a place where it's meeting everybody's needs and giving everybody the most they can get out of it.
Make the website faster. Do it.
It's gonna. There's reasons why it's taken a long time. I can literally do it. I've been trying to learn WordPress. It's a bit of a challenge when you don't know it, but I'm very good at learning on the fly. I'm very tech savvy, so I'm not too worried about it. A lot of it you can do with templates. It's more, how do I set up the chat, which I don't have to do right away, and I already have an answer for that, so I'm not worried. And basically just getting the streams going or getting additional content. Jack Max volunteered to... I actually asked him. He semi-volunteered. He said yes. He's willing to help me out with doing a couple pre-recorded shows. We could do live show. I'm going to do live stuff on there, obviously. But I want to try to give it an extra effort and give you guys some pre-recorded there, too. And maybe some on this channel as well again. I used to do a ton of that. But it's been a wild ride since I started streaming.
You should just make the website like a collaborative effort. You should get Jack,
Yeah,
Mark,
well,
and
that's
Dave
what I
and
was
all those
thinking.
other guys in.
that we can see. The thing is there's like there's really no limit or cap to what we can do or think, right? And then it'll work itself out. A lot of these things, they kind of build themselves over time, and it's fun.
I would like to be top moderator of the Markovic section
The
because
Mark what?
I will ban
What?
anyone who says anything good
What?
about Markovic.
Good about Are you ready for this? I'm not doing this because we're playing Palace tomorrow, and I'm gonna have 2 days off after the match, so I probably won't be around for streaming, because I gotta go on a little vacation. But Markovic, FIFA 19 on beginner versus United coming soon to Liverpool Football Talk near you. I might do it soon.
I'm gonna dislike that video.
No, I'm gonna do it, and Markovic is gonna get 6 goals, and we're gonna be.
Markovic.
Yeah, but he's got good pace on FIFA.
He's getting an automatic dislike.
I know everyone hates Markovic. I
can't
slated it.
stand
Listen,
him.
man, I slated him bad. I felt, you know how bad I felt when I was slating him. I'm like, this is a guy's career, and I'm just destroying it with
I
my
could
show.
never feel bad about slating
but
that guy.
but then I'm like, he's shit. I gotta call it as it is. The thing about Markovic, I will say, he's got a ton of passion. He can play good and have good moments. He was just so error prone. He was just bad in every chance he was given. Not earlier on, not earlier on, but more the latter chances, especially, it was really bad. So and I just feel bad now because it's like it becomes a banter thing where we just all make fun of him, and people are mad that he's basically getting paid. And it's like, how is it his fault, right? It's like.
I mean, to be fair, give credit to him. The man sits on the bench and gets paid.
This is what I'm saying. We don't need to be ill. We don't need to freaking hate the
plays
guy,
with the children
right?
in the academy. He literally plays with like the under 10s and gets paid like 60K a week to do it.
Yeah,
like
that's still better than all these other schmucks who make what 60 grand a year max. Markovic is killing it, man. But I know. So we back to hating Markovic. Anyways, listen, man. I don't like to anybody who's playing for the club, good or bad. Like, we're gonna obviously slate them if they're bad, but I don't want to shit on them too much. Because it's kind of like it's just, I don't know, man. It's like to me it's a little too harsh. I don't know, man. I almost feel bad. So you could be managed. You could be there'll be a Markovic section, and you'll be there to be moderator over it. There will not obviously be that, but
I've told you.
I'll do some FIFA.
Warning: if anyone says anything good about Markovic, you will be banned forever, permanently. I will ban you forever.
Permanent. I love it, man. I'm gonna get that accent. I'm gonna get in there. I love it, man. It's so much better than the same old Yankee Doodle accent that I got. I got a good one though. I got style. I actually talk in a couple different accents every now and then. I've noticed. Markovic, no one what these comments. Poor Markovic. Maybe I really shouldn't do that stream. I know. I'm doing it just because I think it's funny and it's on beginner and I'm smashing United. It's just extra fun stuff.
Johnny Gooch, you'll be the first to be banned. You will be the first person I will ban.
I came up with the idea for the stream because I made a comment about Markovic. You know what? No, you know what it was? I went live for FIFA and I was having stream issues because I was trying to get my settings real good and I kind of bottled it and the streams kept going down. So I did 4 of them and I lost like 6 subs just right out of nowhere. And I'm like, are you kidding me? I'm working hard. I'm having a bit of tech issues and you guys are unsubbing. It was annoying. And I was learning the events for the first time. So it's giving people all these events, and the streams keep shutting down. And I actually got really good featuring at the beginning of the first one, but it went down, and I had to restart. I lost a few subs. I said, you know what? It's time to weed out some fickle subscribers. We're doing a Markovic versus United FIFA 19 on beginner, and I called 17-0 Markovic 6 goals. So I said I would do that stream just out of spite to make a point. So I look for it. Maybe in a few days, or I'll just forget about the whole idea that it never happened.
You disgust me.
A lot of people won't like it. Other people think it's hilarious. We'll be having fun if I do it. But I might do some. What time is it now? It's 8:30. How long have we been live?
It's time to go, Wenger.
Yeah, Wenger out, blood. I don't need. Okay, I've been an hour. I've done an hour and 5 minutes. I could keep going with this show. But I want to do a bit of FIFA. I'm thinking I'm going to do Palace versus Liverpool. I'm not playing on world class though. It's I got to practice. I was good. I could win on world class. But another thing too, not to get too off topic here and off. Well, it is sort of on topic, but I hurt my finger. Something's gone a little weird. I think it might be the FIFA. So I got an injury too, man. These video games, they can hurt your hands if you play them too much.
He's already hurt himself 3 minutes into his FIFA game.
World class, it'll whip your ass, man. And I'm pretty good. No, there's nothing in here. I still got the coffee. Kahina Loren, Torres and Suarez. Butterworth. Okay, what else? What other comments we got? Had to change your name? Ricky Rich? Why? Oh, because they screwed. Okay, Ricky. I know who you are. Ricky Rich. Get in there. Go get it, baby.
Wasn't there a movie with a character named Ricky Rich? Or am I thinking of another movie?
I have no idea. No, Richie Rich. You're thinking of the comic series or the TV series.
There was a movie. I think it was Richie Rich.
Yeah, Richie Rich is based on like a show or a comic book.
It was a small child who was very, very wealthy.
Yeah. What?
Big Tory.
Anyway, Jamie Butterworth getting in there.
I don't even know why I'm still here. I want to go make a
You want to go, but there's just something about everyone hanging out at this place.
You
the
kept
draw.
me here? What?
I'm doing a good job.
Somebody help me. He's kidnapped me.
I know. We need you, man. No, listen, I appreciate it, man. You, Nerdboy Krim, Dave, everyone calling in. This is awesome. It's only going to get bigger and crazier. This show and other shows, it's going to get nuts, man. What was that? What were we talking about? There was something I was going to mention. We were talking about video games, about FIFA. So yeah, I might stream a game versus Palace, and I'll smoke them. I love doing that before the match and see how well I do. So if you guys are around, if you're up, if you have nothing to do, I'll stream against Palace in FIFA. But I might also do another stream after, even more gaming. The reason why is I'm going to be away for a few days after tomorrow's game. I'm probably going to be unable to do any content. I'll get the reaction video up. I don't know what I'm going to do for the whole show and the watch along tomorrow. I might just pile it into one stream just to make it easy on myself, because I literally have to go after the match, but I got to put that video up. So, and there's a storm coming, literally, like I'm gonna have to beat a storm after the match to get to my destination. So I'll have a tough day. So that's why I said I'll do a lot of content tonight. We'll do a big banging stream and FIFA content. Jamie, you're the man. You've stuck with us this long. You should go. You should get some rest, man.
You know, I'm going off because I want to make a sandwich.
Go make your sandwich. Live the dream.
Thanks for everyone in the stream.
Lucas
chat,
Leva.
Everyone's sound.
Lucas Leva, man.
I would like to start a thing though that Sean is a plastic. When I leave, everyone
you know
calls
what?
Sean a plastic.
You know what? How about you know what? Markovich. How about that? There you go.
I hate you.
Oh, he hangs up. That was good. That was a good one. Calling me a plastic too. Jamie Butterworth. He's only kidding. Jamie, I love Jamie, man. Jamie, you're the best, man. I thank you always for calling in. Some of my favorite and best live stream show moments is Jamie. To me, he always reminds me of a good. He's a real character. He's an entertaining character. Jamie, God bless you, man. Awesome hearing from you. The man, the legend, why not, sending me $2 donation. Mo Salah, Egyptian son, the chosen one. That's the one I heard it the other day, man. I said, wait a minute. Son of Egypt, chosen one, Egyptian son, Mohammed Salah, the Egyptian son, the chosen one. There you go. Egypt's son, man. Kahina Loren with 70 NOK. I guess it's called knock. Go get it. Thank you so much. Kahina Loren with an awesome donation. Why not with a couple donations tonight? You both have donated a lot, and I really thank you so much. It really helps me out. It's very encouraging, you know. Well, I can't thank you guys enough, really. Kahina Loren, and why not? Mo Salah, the Egyptian son. Egypt's son, I'm saying it different now. Egypt's son, the chosen one. There you go. All right, Johnny Gooch. Always being weird in the comments there. YYY dollars. Jamie does rock. Get in there. Yeah, we're going to always keep this show going. Jamie, you're the best, man. Go make that sandwich. Live the dream. Red Tick Gaming. I heard a bid got rejected. I didn't hear it. I don't look into any of that right now. When I'm 99.9% sure nothing's happening in the transfer window, I just switch off, to be honest. I do a show. You know, a lot of people love those videos and those topics. I do if there's any meat on the bone to it, but I just don't want to get into it if I don't think there's anything there. So I really don't pay too much attention. Usually it's all just funny pages and rubbish, to be honest. That's my personal opinion. But, you know, it's stuff to talk about. Nothing like rumors to shoot down. Ricky Rich. Get in there. Adam Biggs. Wow, 70 knock is $8.18. That's a big donation. Kahina Loren knocking it down. $8.18. Sorry, I got tongue-tied there. Just buying a beer. Exactly. This is why this can work. You can totally do it. You can keep going. When it's tough, you find a way. I'm going to build that website. I get a nice group there. We build something epic there. We do bonus content there, crossover shows, you name it. Interaction. We do all the interaction here anyways. All the good stuff, the live match day stuff here. So it really is possible. Thanks to you guys. Honestly, like, I do my work. I take a lot of pride in it, and I have to get to higher and higher levels. It just requires a lot more time, discipline, and funds. Really, is the main things. You know, it's awesome. Thank you so much, Kahina Loren, and why not? Ned Flanders, getting creepy. John McCafferty has returned. Get in there, brother. What's going on? So, I could keep streaming for a while. We can keep doing football topics. I don't know. I have to get back to someone around 10 o'clock. It's 8:43 right now. Yeah, I can't be too much later, man. I got some good things going for me right now. Things are awesome. I'll do some FIFA. I'll give you guys a FIFA match against Palace. Probably be about should be close to a 40-minute stream. And I don't know if I'm going to stream FIFA after. There's a chance, but I did say I would do it all night, so I might do that for you guys. People, what are we talking about? Kahina Loren, what? I am, really? I don't buy that. No one, they make fun of him because of that? Oh, who knows? All right, let's see here. What's the comment right here? Ricky Rich, have a good night. You'll never walk alone. Top of the league. Get in there, man. 4 points. Let's preserve them. Today. It's match day for you guys right now. Have a good one, Ricky Rich. My hand really is hurting. I pulled it. This finger here and like right here. I'm wondering if it's because when I was younger, in my early high school days, twice, boxer's fracture, punching a wall. Once was a wall, and it was a padded wall, and I still broke it like a schmuck. And the other time it was in a hockey game with the glove on. I punched the glass in the playoffs. Because we drew. It was, oh man. And then I played the next game with my hand all busted up. Way back when, man. So I'm wondering maybe a bit of FIFA. I did something to it. It's hurting a little bit. So we'll see what I can do for FIFA with you guys after in a bit. I'll probably run this stream for another 5-10 minutes. We got great comments. If it gets going with the comments, this could still go another hour. You know, these things can go an hour or 2-3 hours. Without me even knowing. Realistically, though, I've only got about an hour left of streaming I really want to do. I have to get in touch with a dear friend of mine, a lady friend, who's going to be my girlfriend. Go get it. Pretty much already is. Why not? Get in there. Nigel. Nigel. Honestly, she's banging, man. She's really attractive, and her personality is off the charts. Definitely my type of woman. Jaden Cross. We don't know about Gomez. He could be in this match. You just never know. But he'd have to be near 100% to even entertain it. Likely it'll be Milner. We all sort of know. I'm still expecting one surprise in this lineup. City plays Huddersfield on Sunday. Knew something bounce. Yeah, you never know. At least if we get our win, we can enjoy those 7 points for one day. And maybe, just maybe, they drop a draw would do it. An early, or a late, City always seems to score in the first half a couple of. If you don't get on them within 20 minutes, they're going to do that probably. But I'm just hoping, like a corner, weird bounce, free kick, whatever you want. Huddersfield 1-0, and they just tough it out for a 1-1. That's about the only shot I think that you just never know. There's always that chance, but we all know City's odds of winning it are extremely high. But that one goal changes it. That one nice little screw job to City would be awesome. We got to play Palace too. We get through this game. I think we play Leicester afterwards. City's fixtures get a little bit more challenging because they got Chelsea and Arsenal. Their 4th and 5th game from right now. Milner, yeah. Milner's amazing. He's a legend. I want to win something for Milner. Did I hear the Skype? Or was it? I'm tripping out. I thought I heard something. Anyways, I got the Skype lines open. If anyone's on there, you can call in. I'm going to shut it down in a bit, though. If I get no call-ins, it's all good. There's a chance. If anyone wants to call in and you've never done so, or if you want to and you have before, I might be able to take a call. I'm going to read some comments as well. Keep going with that. Jaden Cross, I'm not going to get into footy talk with her. Why not? What's going on, brother? So polite. Don't want to... I don't know. I don't know See, sometimes there's like banter going on with the comments. I can't figure out the story. Yeah. Kahina, exactly. We'll see what happens with Milner. Everybody, man. Everybody loves James Milner. Negativity. There you go. Why not? Can you place a word against negativity and negative people and negative comments? I saw that comment earlier, why not? And it slipped me because we have a lot of things going here. You're so polite. Maybe you don't want to piss anyone off. Okay, so you're referring to me. Okay, so you want me to say something against negativity and negative people and negative comments? You're losers when you're like that. Whenever you're negative, it's always positive is winning, negative is losing. It's weird. There's some people in life, and some of them are nice people, but they have flaws or they struggle with depression too. And I know that can be a serious problem. I'm not downplaying that. Sometimes people are just moody and negative. And it's like I know your life's hard. I know life's difficult, but you're not going to make it better by, bringing everybody down and moping all the time. That's very relevant. I actually know of a few people that remind me of, and I'm friends with some of these people. And then it's like you get to a point where you're like, okay, if you're that negative or they're always in a bad mood, like it just, who wants to be around people like that? You got to stay positive. You got to live the dream, or no one's going to want to be around you. Jaden Cross needs to call in one day and give my opinions on games. You're welcome to call in, Jaden. I'm trying to figure out this thing. I don't know how old you are, Jaden. You might be younger than 18 or over. I don't know. But we try to have people over 18 call in on the show. It's kind of a YouTube standard practice they want to have. I don't mind younger people calling in if I know them, because I know it's okay. But YouTube does actually ask you to get parental permission if you're under 18. So I'm trying to balance all this stuff out. So everybody keep that in mind out as well. Love to have you on. Still trying to figure out how to balance it, though. So if you're under 18, solve the problem for me and get your parents to sign, a simple thing saying we allow our son or daughter who's under the age of 18 to call in on Liverpool Football Talk. As long as I got something like that and you send me a thing, there's no problems to get on the air. It's YouTube standard practice. That's what it is. So, but Nerd Boy Krim calls in. He was already calling in before I knew about that, and I know him. He's almost 18. Whatever, you're over 20. Oh, so then you're good. You're in there, man. But that's good for me to get that out for everybody else as well. Yeah, I'd love to have you call in. The more people calling in, the better. It's never-ending ideas, topics, opinions, content. Again, ideas. Like, it's gonna get crazy. It's gonna get so awesome, and it's a pleasure doing this show. I'm getting there. One day I would like to do shows where I look at the camera all the time. Yeah, my current setup, this works for me, so I'm gonna look this way because my comments and my screen is there. And to be honest, if I look too much at the camera or the comments, this is actually not too bad. Let me move the comment. I want to just see. So let me test something for a second. So if I put the comments there, see my face. Am I centered? All right. Yeah, so get in there. What's going on? How does that? That's not bad. That's not too bad. But I like doing this. It's a nice angle, and I'm you guys don't know my setup here, but everything's straight this way. So for me, it's like, again, it's my setup. I feel more parallel. Here, I feel like I'm off in the corner. So I do apologize that I don't have the best direct, interactive, look-in-your-face camera shot all the time. But we can adjust. Who cares anyways? I can always upgrade the show and come up with new camera angles and ideas. Eventually, I want to get a scene switcher with 2 cameras. That really just requires me to get another camera. I think I can do that right now, actually. And we do the live watch-alongs where it's a wide shot. We're back there. My dad are ready to go nuts. So you guys are awesome for making the show what it is. Get in there. More comments. How do YouTube know? They don't really, I guess, unless they're watching and you say how old you are. That's probably how they would know. Because it's with Skype, so they would have nothing to do with it. Looking good there. It's not Kahina Loren. Get in there. So yeah, I don't know. Do we keep doing the show? We could keep going. I gotta get FIFA in. It's getting close to my cutoff time is in about an hour. So maybe I should end this stream. I think that's it. I'll read some more comments. Doing great, bro. Thanks, Nigel. Get in there. John McCafferty. Sean, was the first Liverpool match you watched. The first full one we already talked about was actually it was before City, and because I came in 2014 when everything was going nuts. My dad's been a fan forever, and I was like, wait a minute, what's going on here? Bam. Craziest season that was about to unfold into the craziest heartbreak ever. And it wasn't the City match where Coutinho scored to make it 3-2. It was it was a couple matches before that. And I was watching the full matches with my dad, just, slowly getting into it. And I can't tell you what one it was. I'm not sure. But it was in that pocket. I think it was February, March is when I started watching. Because I remember that City game. I think that was that was probably April or March. I can't remember. It was right towards the end, though. Not at the end, obviously, but a few back. Get in there. I should buy FIFA and play Palace against you in 10-0. Good comment. Dave thinks... So you're from Columbus. Yeah, so Dave's Dave. I love Dave, man. You must have said something about Minnesota, or he's reading it fast. It's all good. So I don't know. I think that's about it. Let's do some shout-outs. John McCafferty, Kahina Loren, Nigel, Ned Flanders. Ned Flanders has got to be, I don't know. I think Johnny Gooch is like 3 people. Not in the stream all the time. And I think I know who Ned Flanders is as well. Kane is down with it. Yeah, he's got an injury for a long time. Was it 6 weeks he's out? So, Harry Kane. Your first one was John McCafferty. Your first match was Liverpool versus Everton match, FA Cup after Hillsborough when you were 8. Wow. How many do you think Salah will score by the end of the season? He's got, what, 14 now? I haven't checked the recent tally. He scored another one. It could be at 15. I thought it was 14. It all blurs together, all the stats and everything. EPL goal. I don't know, leaders. Give me the thing right here. So, top scorers. I think that's a different thing from the BBC. Premier League top players. Salah's at 14 goals. So he's joint with Kane and Aubameyang for 14 goals. But he's got 7 assists. Bam. Mohamed Salah. Wow. Insane. Great job, Mohamed Salah. You're a legend. The legend, man. Egypt's son, the chosen one, Mohamed Salah. The king of Egypt. The Egyptian go-getter. There we go. Heart Eat Mangat. It's either Gooch or Edmondson. You've always got like a few people who you're not sure of, and who and how many people they could be on this show. I think that's it. I don't see any other new comments. We've done over an hour. I want to do some FIFA, so let's end this show. I'm done. I need to play some FIFA. Thanks everybody for watching. Live the dream. We're playing against Palace later on today. For everyone over here in North America, it's tomorrow. We'll be live. And I'm going to do some FIFA right now. Liverpool versus Palace. I'm going to try to smash them. All right, that's it. I'm heading out. Thanks for watching, everybody. Go get it. Live the dream. Thanks for contributing to the show. All the donations, the subscriptions, likes, comments, you name it. And you're a part of the show as well. It's awesome what we got going here. And I really thank you guys all for watching and tuning in. Edmonton? No, Edmondson. And you spelled it backwards. Ned Flanders. I can just tell by how you jab. You know what it is? You can just sense when people are pricks. You're like, I know it's that prick. Thanks for watching. Anyways, have a good... Oh, yeah, there's more. No, it'll be here. I'll do the Palace game on here, but a lot of extra bonus streams I will be taking to the other channels as well, and I'm going to create some gaming communities, nice gaming channels and communities for everybody. Scan Gamer, what's going on, bro? We're just talking about gaming. Ending the show right now. Release the Snyder Cut. Sinuses are killing me right at the end of the stream. Hold on, folks. I'll be live in about 15 minutes if I can set it up right. Just need to make a nice thumbnail. Still going, K-Mac. We're at the end of this show. Nigel, K-Mac, John Downey. Great show. Great, everybody. You guys make it awesome. I just got to keep going and dancing. That's the thing. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling my groove again. So I can't wait till match day. I'm going to keep doing more and more. You guys are awesome. Ned Flanders got you there. Bam. I know you can take it. You can give it, but you can take it. And I like that. I appreciate that. That's okay. That's it for me. Johnny Gooch, Ned Flanders, Kahina Loren with the magnificent donation. Thank you so much again. K-Mac, John Downey, my man, why not? If you're watching, God bless you, brother. You've been tremendous as well for the donations and participation in the show. Zagab Zidane, what's going on? What did I do with that last season hat? Okay, so the stream is not ending right now. Ragab, you might want to take your comments again. Okay, I'm live, and you want to know. That's what's left of the 2017, 2018, actually 2016 straw hat. Look, it's already falling. More debris. There's always a few things of that around here. Go get it. And this one I bought this year. Go get it. Still comes back to me. Let's go. Nice landing. Good enough. So yeah, good luck finding it. Not every straw hat is actually right for the kicking. Shawn Michaels is heading out. Sweet chin music. The Heartbreak Kid. Living the dream. John McCafferty, Nigel, Regab Zidane in Minnesota. MN. I'm assuming that's Minnesota. Sorry, my mouse is... What the heck? There it is. Okay, so I can scroll the comments. Yeah, Kahino Rent, it's a nice hat. How much? I got it at the dollar store. You know, there's only so much I can do with this show right now for my budget. It works. Everything else I've got. I got the nice mic. I got the setup. I will be getting a nice wireless gaming headset. So I think the mic quality will be a lot better. I might use that in these shows too. It'll cut out some of the background sound. All right, that's it. Unless I see more comments and the show keeps going on its own. The hat does get bullied. Adam Biggs, Nigel. The straw hat will be bit. It still has action every now and then. You never leave when you say, I try. And you guys pulled me back in. And I'm happy for it. Sometimes I do have to run and head out. But we've had a bit of extra time here. Have a bit of fun. So couldn't do it without you guys, you know. Couldn't do it without you guys like this. It would just be pre-recorded uploads. This is more. This to me is like everyone gets into the show. I love this stuff, and for me personally, doing a show, it's almost my way of watching Liverpool content, sort of being in it. I really have a lot of fun. You know, sometimes it's hard when I'm putting it all together. So many frustrating times and stories, but it's all worth it in the end. When we get the right result in a great stream, there's nothing like it, especially when we win in those reactions and the post-match videos and the music. $50. What are we talking about? I'm heading out. I think so. Part of your setup. All right, I think that's it. I never leave when I say bye. Yeah, tomorrow there'll be some hat kicking, hopefully. We got to get some goals. If Firmino scores, I don't know what I'm going to do because I got to copy a celebration. And what you guys don't realize, if you saw when I did the somersault, the roll live, I basically, I turn really fast. I go down and I do a somersault. You see it. But what you don't see is me standing up where I'm sitting down was right where I stand up after the somersault. And I'm like, yeah, because I'm losing it. You guys didn't see that shot. I got to get a second camera and use a scene switcher. But you know what the problem is, though? What I need is a camera that's independent from my recording and streaming. But the camera quality I have on the other one here, the one I used to use for my pre-recorded uploads and my reaction videos, it's okay, but you got to have crazy lighting. It's so bad for lighting. So I'm going to have to get another camera if I want to do that. But then what I could do is film from a bigger angle, and I could switch to that part when I kick the hat or if I run. So you'll see me run out of frame, but then you'll see me, run into a new shot. And that really is the next level for these reaction videos. So one day that'll be there too. I can technically do it now, but I don't know if the quality would be. Maybe I'll test it out tomorrow, but tomorrow's a big day, and I will be in a rush after the match tomorrow. So I don't know about the reaction video. I'm not going to promise I'll have it up right after the match. There's a good chance I will have it up, assuming we get a good win and I got to edit it quick. It might just be the goals. I might have to miss out on some of the funny bits, and like some of those great edits, they take quite a bit of time sometimes, and I'll be strapped for time tomorrow. So get in there. I'm heading out. Go get it, baby. You know what I mean. When we win the Premiership, Dad must promise to do a backflip. Yeah, sure. I'll get the pool ready. Babel. Yeah, everyone's talking about him playing back in the Premier now. All right, that's it. That's it for me. I'm heading out. I'm going to do a bit of FIFA, and then I don't know if I'll do a long FIFA stream tonight, but I'll do a match against Palace. Or I could extend that stream if and just keep going in the same stream. No, but I cut it. I like to cut it as its own, so you never know. There could be some more FIFA later. Guys, dip back in. That's it for me right now. If I'm live, I will be live probably in 15 minutes for FIFA, and it could be for another few hours tonight. I don't know. It's late. Thanks for watching. Thanks everybody for contributing to this show. Let's go, man. Let's support our guys. Go get it. Live the dream. Get ready. Gotta smash Palace. Keep going. Keep pressure on City. Kahina Loren, Johnny Gooch, YYY Dollars, Jaden Cross, Nigel, K-Mac, Rondo number 9, Kahina Loren again, Ned Flanders, John McCafferty, Why Not? The list goes on and on. Scan Gamer, Ragab Zidane. All right, that's it. Have a great one. Have a good night. And if anyone's up for FIFA, I might do a little stream for 40 minutes against Palace, and I'll smoke them. Go get it, baby. See you in the next stream. Thanks for watching. Take care. Go get it.